Wait a minute.
Well, hi, everybody. Happy Friday. You finally did it. Feels like it's taken like a week to get to this day. It's been a stressful week.
Yeah.
It's time to just chill. It's been an exciting week. Maybe you should chill for a bit. It's been a busy, crazy, fast, stressful week, but now you can chill. Or maybe it's
Mm.
been a great week and you can just continue to chill. But either way, it's time to Star Trek and chill with your best pals. That's us, hopefully, someday.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Star Trek stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about Star Trek comebacks. We've seen a lot of Star Trek comebacks, but there are some more that need to
Mhm.
happen. Uh,
Hmm.
that need to happen very, very much. I know what Katie's
Mm.
thinking right now. Oh, she told us what she's thinking. I was wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just
ooh,
gonna make something up, like Neelix or something, but
that
that's a
is
good
a,
one.
I wouldn't
Archer
say
definitely is a
no.
good one.
That is a good one. I got
Neither would
irrationally
he.
excited too when I saw
Stress.
that Scott Bakula was on the front of the right.
We're also going to talk
Stress.
about a little known episode called Heart of Stone. Wait, that's a song from like the
Oh.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Heart of
Hardest.
Stone. Who
It
sang that?
was Taylor Dane.
No,
Yes. No?
no, can't be Taylor Dane.
Why not?
I don't think it's Taylor Dane.
With a heart of
I mean, maybe it
stone.
is
Ha,
because I liked Taylor. I know too many Taylor Dane songs. Maybe that's one. Anyway, so we'll talk about Taylor Dane,
I feel
and
like I
we're
heard
going to
it
talk about
recently.
Mhm.
Star Trek backs of heads.
Back.
I'm so excited about this.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Oh, I like this plan.
No, it is Taylor Dane. Good work.
Yeah. Isn't Taylor Dane Canadian, or am I making that up again?
Yes,
think everyone's
everybody's
Just claim
Canadian,
them.
Jenny.
I'm serious.
Everybody, every
Is she?
single person is Canadian. William
Pathetic
Shatner
part
is,
of
though. That's a real
ourselves.
thing.
William Shatner is, yeah.
Yes. Oh no, American
And
no,
Scotty?
not American. I made it
At
up.
least once every episode now, you have to claim someone as Canadian and make us all guess whether you're being serious or not. But we're like, that kind of sounds
Canadian
right.
or a
Maybe.
lie?
I don't know. It kind of got a Minnesota act. Maybe it is Canadian. I don't know.
Why did I think she was
Okay.
Canadian?
So everybody, we're going to talk about all this kinds of good stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun with you. Hello to Chris Marshall, May Borello, Red Shirt Bob, Lucia Roz, Mark Zutkoff, Foz Rotten. That's a boy, that sounds like a punk rock name.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
Johnny Rotten of the Sex Pistols.
Nice.
Anansi the Spider, Greg Kenzo is here, Steve Case, aka Joe Bugbuster, Kathy D, Charlotte, hello, we see all of you. Oh, Melissa, we see you too. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah.
Hi there. Hello there. Hi. I have this awesome shirt that's matching Katie's shirt. It's called Riza and Chill.
Yes. Although you're not
Mhm.
phasing through existence with the green.
I am
Yeah.
not. Because I don't
Yeah?
have a green screen back there. It's my background that's blurred, I think.
Oh. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just see his Adam's apple through mine today. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
More bacula.
Yes.
More
Yes.
bacula.
All the Scott.
Get that little thing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Wait, I can't get it. Bloop. Oh, no, I can trying to tickle it, but
You know what? I know the Heart of Stone song by Taylor Dane. I think I was thinking of another Heart of Stone song.
Oh.
Or maybe it was just a cover of hers. Or maybe she was covering that. Anyway, Taylor Dane, everybody. She's got some good ones. Okay,
Heart and
meteorologist
soul in
Katie's
here.
here.
And it's mucking around. Hi, Katie.
Yay!
Heart and Soul might be the one I was
Yeah,
thinking
give
of.
a little bit of heart and
That's the
soul.
one. That's
yeah.
the one.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking
But
of.
Heart
that-
of Stone is a song.
Yes, by Taylor Dane.
Is that
I
by
have ideas of songs I need
Roxette.
to check out.
No, that's Must Have Been Love.
Oh.
Heart
I thought it was
it's either
Heart and Soul.
Roxette or Tapao.
Oh.
Tapao
That'd be
is an 80s
great.
band that
I
was
know.
a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know.
I think they're Canadian.
The only reason
And they were actually named after Tapao. It's not a coincidence.
I know. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, that's right. Oh, Star Trek related. Very nice.
Okay.
That'd be such a great rock band name.
Did we say hi to Katie or did we jump all over her when she started
Hi.
to speak?
Oh, I said hi.
Okay. And Jenny R. Johnson is here. Everybody, you can tell.
I don't stop talking, it turns out. Hello.
Thank goodness.
Hello. Hello,
Otherwise, we'd
everyone.
have way more work to do here.
Ah. Imagine if I just sat here. Woo!
That would be terrible, actually.
Would be
Keep
terrible.
talking.
Terrible for me, terrible for you.
You bring the joy to the world. Even past Christmas time, you're
Yeah, I
just
was like,
joy
that's
to
a
the
Christmas
world.
reference.
Heart and soul.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you for
looking
that.
at-
Thank you for clearing that up. That
What?
was definitely.
Tapao. Yeah.
I was right.
Yes.
It's because there was
Tapao.
one of those commercials that was like a compilation album, and it was just listing the songs, and I have and I have that song in my head, and then they're like Tapao, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when they used to do that? They used to have like albums on TV that you could buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah.
now that's what I call rock. Volume
Exactly.
9.
Exactly.
And you'd be like, I like all of these songs. I kind of want to buy this at
Exactly.
3 a.m. for some
Right.
Yes.
reason.
Yes.
These are all. I did that once with. No, it wasn't one of those. It was an Eagles greatest hits.
Nice.
I was like, that was.
Ooh.
I was
Mhm.
like, there are way too many songs here for me not to want to get this
Right?
CD. Anyway, my name's Ryan T. Husk, everybody. And we said hi to everybody there. So in the live chat, everybody, tell us, what are you drinking today? And Melissa, tell us,
Yes.
what are you drinking today?
I have 2 beverages.
Ooh.
One
Ooh.
is some coconut water.
Nice.
Oh. From Australia.
Coconut water. Yeah, from down under. And some raspberry lime sparkling
Lovely.
water.
Really
Pretty.
nice.
But guess, electrolytes with the coconut.
Nice. That sounds
Mm.
refreshing. How warm
Yeah.
is it there for you guys?
Good question.
Mild. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like 50.
We
here.
had one 20-degree day, and it was gorgeous. 20 Celsius. Today it's like
Oh, that's pretty nice.
10.
Mm.
And it's just
Mm.
right back down.
Aw.
But there was a time. that it
At
was
least you
nice.
have
When I
memories.
was so broken hearted.
Nice. Ah. Yeah.
Remember that time when
Good.
Aerosmith came out with like 40 songs that all sounded the same? Practically, it was
Yes.
like
And they were kind of
Crying
like a
and
trilogy.
and Crazy, Amazing, Crying, Crazy,
Oh,
Crazy.
right.
Yeah.
And Janie's got a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Oh,
like
yeah,
5
that-
years
wow.
before
Yeah.
that. That was 1988.
Well.
Aerosmith Pump was the album. Pump.
Nice.
Oh.
This is not
I
the first
was-
time we've talked about Pump
I know. I
here
remember
on
Pump
Virtual
just like a
DirectCon.
month or two ago.
I know.
And Katie had the
Yeah.
same look.
Smile and wink.
She's like, wait, just wait till they're done.
Crazy was the one with Alicia Silverstone, right? The video?
I think so.
Maybe
I think so.
Crying.
But
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
that was
remember.
Crying. That was Crying. Yes.
Was it crying?
Yes, Crying and Crazy were very similar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking
Did
of
you do
which,
both of them? Go ahead.
what are you drinking today, Jenny R. Johnson? JRJ?
I'm drinking ADHD juice, apparently. Okay, I
Yeah.
am right. I am enjoying Groovy. It's non-alcoholic rosé, and it's my fave in the warmer months, which it will be soon.
It's
Nice.
pretty.
And I'll tell y'all what I'm drinking today, whether you like it or not.
Yay!
I'm going in a second week in a row enjoying this tasty beverage, Shine Water. It's
Ooh, I have
coconut
to
water
look for that.
with
Fun.
lime. It's right
Yeah.
here.
How
No,
is it?
but I'm gonna look for that in the store. Which store did you get it from?
Mhm.
I think I got it on Amazon. I'm a homebody.
Nice.
Oh.
You're too busy to
I
go
got,
out.
or maybe I got it online somewhere. I don't barely ever go anywhere. I'm like a hermit.
Mhm.
And
Aw.
you know what I like best about
Water.
this actually? The
What?
taste.
Nice.
Oh. Not the texture?
The texture isn't
What?
bad, but the taste, that's the game winner.
Mm.
So everybody, what we were just doing was stalling because the real morsel is coming up next. Katie, what are you drinking today to wash down the papaya that you are going to try for the first time ever today?
Nicely done.
Thank you. It just flowed. I went with it. I
Mhm.
felt like Dr. Dre.
Well,
Nice.
I have my wild berry puppy.
Nice.
The person in my town who likes this so much is still getting it, but they're stocking more of it now. I almost lost
Yeah.
my arm to
Oh.
the shelf, digging around back there to find more. So the
No.
competition is still going. But I think the blue pairs nicely with this orange of the
Oh,
papaya.
yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
I'm
But will
not
it
sure how.
taste?
Yeah, the smell's a little. Hopefully not what it tastes like. I don't know. It smells
Try
smelly.
not to give it away.
Oh, great. Oh,
Are we
this
doing
is
it? Is
soft.
it happening?
I think it
It's
is happening.
happening.
All right,
It's
this is it, you
happening.
guys. Here comes Katie's trying out papaya
It's so
for the
delicious and
first
sweet.
time.
Okay, then. I'm trusting you.
Do you love it?
Mm.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
some
try
more
that
of
one
it?
more time because
Yeah.
I don't think my brain could process the exact flavor of that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Lucky.
You know,
No.
it's not
Wash
the
it down. Really?
Mm. It tastes like if you licked a pumpkin. I don't know how
Yeah.
else to describe it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like licking the outside, like a pumpkin
Do you ever
slice or
have you ever
something.
eaten pumpkin? Like just raw pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like the
It's
gordiness.
it definitely is gourdy. Yeah. Gourdy.
I'm
No.
sorry, I did not like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. The first
That's
time I
fair.
properly tried papaya, I was like, is this bad?
Yeah.
Did I get a bad
Yeah.
papaya? And then turns
Yeah.
out, no, it really does taste like dirty socks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's oddly juicy dirty socks. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
because
Yes. Oddly
it
juicy dirty socks.
feels like it should be good.
Yes.
Yeah, it has
You
like a
know?
honeydew texture to it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like it- yeah.
But for some
Now I'm
reason,
sad.
with the papaya,
Uh-huh.
the problem is the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just doesn't live up to whatever hype it looks like. We think, oh, tropical fruit,
Yeah.
mango, yum, pineapple, yum, guava, nectar.
yeah.
Oh man, it's all
So
papaya.
good.
Oh, this sounds like what a deal this is gonna be. And then you try it and you go, wait a second, this doesn't taste good at all.
Yeah.
I know.
Disappointing because okay, so Avatar the Last Airbender, they're like, oh, so papayas, and ever since I was a kid I was like, I should try a papaya.
Mhm.
A part of
I
my
know.
childhood just died there on screen.
What part? I hope it was
The innocent one
toddlerhood.
that thought papaya was good.
Yeah. We
Now-
assume that it will be, yeah.
It's funny because John Davis says it's a unique flavor that I love. Greg Kenzo says, what kind of papayas are you people trying? Because I think clearly he's saying he likes papayas.
Well,
So
my mom loves papaya. She's like, "What are you talking about? It's so delicious." She left a whole bunch, nearly an entire papaya chopped up in my refrigerator when she had visited. And so I was like, I'm not going to waste this fruit.
That was a
It looks
prank.
good.
he was surprised.
She did that on
I try
purpose.
it and I'm
She
like,
left a hidden camera.
"Ugh, what is this? It's disgusting. I couldn't eat it."
I wonder if
It's
it's like that.
gross.
Was it durian fruit or whatever it is, where it's like some
Durian.
people like
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Where some people love it and then a lot of people not so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like I know which side of that I would be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, so papaya. I gotta give this a 2.
That's fair.
I would
fair,
not
yeah.
actively seek this
That
out.
is
Mhm.
fair.
Yeah.
And now it's
Yeah.
given me like trust issues when it comes to orange fruits.
No, don't. It's an outlier. It really is an outlier.
Yeah.
Like overall, the orange fruits, are good.
I did like oranges. Oranges were pretty good.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly,
And
right?
didn't you like cantaloupe?
I did like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe
Yes.
was very
See?
good.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So it was a 2. I'm surprised. I thought you were going to give it a 1, to be honest.
It's still better than passion fruit. I think passion fruit has ruined the bottom of my scale. Like I feel
Wow.
bad for strawberries because of passion fruit.
That's
So
That's outrageous. That is out. People are going to put like give strawberries a second chance on a piece of cardboard and
Yeah.
march around on the freeway because of
Yeah.
you.
if anyone
and
brings me a strawberry, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Give it
Well,
a
I'm
try.
growing some. But Kathy
Ooh.
G says mango is a good orange fruit as well. and
Very.
she's not wrong.
Well,
Mango
Katie
was
Very
tried
very
mango,
delicious.
right?
Katie
I
did.
did.
Try mango, and she gave it an 8.5.
See?
Yeah, it was
She really
pretty
liked
decent.
It's
mango.
not bad.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
try a mango smoothie next. I think that would be good.
You would really enjoy
Ooh.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I can pretty well guarantee you'd enjoy that. Yeah.
I'm a sucker
It
for
is
smoothie
enjoyable.
things.
I think the
Do
first
they
time I
have-
tried papaya, I had a mango and papaya salad, and I was so excited because it
Ooh.
sounded amazing. And then the
Ooh.
mango was in it. It was so good. And then it was like, oh, also papaya.
The papaya was like a
Yeah.
landmine in there.
It was like- so I ended up eating all the papaya first to like get to the
Ugh.
mango,
Just
which is
nudge it to the side.
no. I
Mango
I
is
paid for it. I'm gonna eat
amazing.
it.
Do you know how I remembered that papaya is the bad one? Because I would always get it confused. I'm like, wait, I like guava, I like mango, I like all these, but there's one that always tastes bad every time I try it. And I remembered, I was like, oh, papaya. Just think of it like pupuya. That's how I remember that is the one that doesn't
Yeah.
taste good.
Yeah.
And it worked. So now I always
Wet,
remember that
dirty
papaya
socks.
is.
Mm.
So
Well,
A
let's
little
say,
bit of barf mixed in.
oh,
A
let's
little
say
It
hi
does
to the
taste a
folk
little like bile.
in the
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Richard Thomas says, bile, yuck. Richard Thomas says, dried papaya is great. I'll try dried papaya.
I would like to try that actually.
Because that's
Okay.
always makes it sweeter when it's like
Yeah,
super condensed.
and kind of concentrates.
Mm.
I will bring
I
some
would
to
sh-
STLV and across the
I'm
border
gonna
for Jenny, depending on if he
order
can
some.
come.
Greg
try
Kenzo
it,
says
yeah.
papaya near the rind does taste terrible though. You shouldn't taste it on your rind.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm just saying, like nowhere near there.
Nowhere near
Uh,
the rind. Who's
So that
rind?
just went.
Squirt? I
Yeah.
thought we
Oh,
needed
Char's
that.
not here today,
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
Pour some squirt out for Char.
It was.
We needed some squirt.
Oh.
Pour some squirt out for Char. In the
Okay,
name of
1989
Char.
Def Leppard Hysteria. Got you on that
Yes!
one for sure.
Yes! Def Leppard is Canadian. Thank you very much.
No, they are
Ooh.
not Canadian. They're British. Like every
Wait.
rock band, practically. There's no.
I love this game.
Well, you sold it with so much conviction
Oh,
that I
I
thought
know.
you
I
actually
know.
believed that.
Really
I'm like,
good
those
at
are
it.
British accent, not British
Yeah.
Columbia.
They're from Sheffield,
Oh my God, I love
United
this game.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Gary Sheffield
Just
of the
Canada has
Milwaukee
invasion
Brewers.
plans, and Jenny just linked them.
They're Canadian. You said that with a lot of conviction.
All of a sudden, Jenny goes into acting.
Not all of a sudden.
No.
Okay, so Kathy D says, I'm not a huge papaya fan either, but mango is an orange fruit. Oh, we already talked about that. Let's skip ahead. Robert Kaiser out in Austria, staying up super late, hanging out with us, says, mango and papaya look somewhat similar when it comes to their flesh, but taste quite different.
One
Robert
is
Kaiser likes
squirt-worthy, the other is not.
Melissa.
Yes.
What if we have new viewers today? They're going to be like, why does she keep saying squirt? This is weird. Because there's a lady named Char who is oftentimes on this show, and she's always drinking squirt, and then the squirt
Yeah.
jokes just write themselves.
They
It's
do
just like the
indeed.
squirt jokes get all over the place, and so whatever.
Squirt is a staple in our show now.
It
It
is.
is. They're a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. I want to try the dried papaya. I bet you it might taste pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some Star Trek today, shall we?
Amazing.
28
Might as well,
minutes in.
right? Yeah, new record.
Hey, we talked about Chappelle.
Oh,
We
fair.
did.
I got
That's
you.
We
true.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so this is from a website called facebook.com,
Ooh.
and it's our pals over at Trek Central. Wait, do we even know anybody at Trek Central? Our pals over at Trek Central. They say new tickets to Strange New Worlds premiere. A limited number of tickets are now available for the Strange New Worlds Season 3 premiere and cast Q&A at Tribeca. Date, June 14th from 5 p.m. Location, the Indeed Theater at Spring Studios, New York.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in New York, go check it out.
Yeah.
Now available. I thought they were available this whole time. I didn't realize that you couldn't buy tickets to this public event.
No, they just became available.
Now
I see. So they were never available before.
Yeah.
Right.
They just said it was going to happen.
Right.
And then here is the picture that accompanies it. We've already seen it a million times before, but it bears repeating because it's a great picture.
It is a great picture.
It is a great.
Which my friend Cody lighted. Thank you very much.
Oh, shout
Did
out
a great job
Cody.
with the yellow and like red and blue elements all mixing together
right?
so well.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
It's lovely. Look at those cool guys.
Great.
They're all pretty cool.
Okay,
They
here's a
are
fun
pretty
game.
You know what that table's missing? Cookie crumbs.
Yeah.
Cookie crumbs. Yeah, that's what it's missing.
Here's a fun game that I can't help
What you
but
got?
play all the time and always as a Star Trek nerd.
I love
Is
it.
I always
Okay.
say, ooh, there are 10 people here. Which half do I like better?
I love when we do
That's a
Oh.
toughie.
this. Okay, let's see.
Now, I can tell you another
no.
fun game, which is just imagining half of them as a crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a fun crew,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and this is its own fun crew.
Mm-hmm.
But which half do you like better?
Oh, cheapers.
Uh,
I know. And how do they choose who sits and who stands?
It's a good question.
Right.
It's a really good question.
uh-huh.
How do they?
All
Well, they
right.
put Kirk and Spock on the ends of the table, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That is
Ah!
interesting.
Good
Mhm.
framing. Can I
All
split
right.
the picture in half, like lengthwise, so I can have all the tops and leave off all the legs? I'd take that.
Hey, thinking outside the box.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Taking the tops and leaving the bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
still a difficult
Bob D
choice.
asked the same thing.
Why is it a difficult
but-
choice, Melissa?
because both tops and bottoms have their advantages.
Yeah, and the bottoms are all fluvogs.
Wait, what?
I guess shoes?
Blue
The
Logs?
shoes, the fluvogs.
Oh, the flu vlogs.
Flu vlogs. Yeah, video logs. Okay.
Fluvogs. You
So
know
live
what?
chat,
John
let us
Fluvog,
know.
shoe designer, is Canadian. Thank you very much.
Live
She's
chat, let
gonna
us
make
know
this happen.
while we squabble here. Let us know what half is the better half.
Oh,
Left
the
or right,
delta.
not top or bottom.
Yeah, the delta in the middle splits them in half.
Ooh,
And the back.
Mhm.
How cool is that?
It is cool.
And I don't mean better, I mean favorite.
I'd
This
have
is
to
difficult.
I'd go on the right-hand side just because I've met more of the actors from the right-hand side of the
Ooh,
table.
interesting.
So, and Ethan Peck said that my Janeway costume was, quote, badass. So,
Yeah.
I gotta go with that side.
Yeah. Ethan Peck is on that side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are his pecs.
And so is Anson Mount. So you got both Anson and Ethan on that side of the table.
But
then the other side has Mbenga and La'an. And I'm just like,
yeah. And Ortegas.
Yeah.
Melissa Navia as an entity of her own, I feel like should be my best friend. So
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Right?
I feel like you guys would get along so well.
I feel like that too. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Melissa. Yes. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe am I leaning left? I don't know.
I'll still take all the tops. I don't need any of the bottoms. I'm fine.
We're not talking muffins. You're that kind. I bet you, Katie, you are that person that goes to a party and eats the top part of muffins and then leaves the bottom part for other people to.
Their muffin top is the best part of the muffin.
Top of the muffin to you.
You eat the muffin top and then you discreetly throw away the bottom.
No, you eat the bottom first and then save the muffin top.
That's how you do it right there. Yes.
True.
Yes. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You turn it upside
The
down.
bottom is
Yeah.
Okay.
You make it into a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom is the foreplay. And then the top is the
especially if the top has like extra crispy or has like sugar on it or something.
Chocolate and crumbles stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the right group to ask. I've never really fully understood how I'm supposed to eat a cupcake because I'm not able to eat a cupcake without getting shit all over my face. Like if it's got like frosting
well, don't
and stuff,
eat it in the bathroom.
You
Rule
go like
number
this and
one.
you try to like
I eat it.
Try to
I cut it in half.
Okay, you've already lost.
Plop it on a plate.
No.
And then I eat it with a fork from bottom to top.
Oh my god! I don't even want to know.
And then I eat all of the icing separately.
I don't even. You put your pizza in a blender? What do you do?
No, that's different. We're talking about cupcakes.
No, do you eat pizza toppings up or toppings down? That's the real decider.
No, that's crazy.
Toppings down is anarchy, Katie. You need to be put in jail.
Wait, toppings down?
Toppings down. Because the only toppings I eat is cheese, so nothing falls off, and then you get the full vessel.
I mean,
of
I
cheese
get
in your
that. I
mouth.
do actually understand what you're saying there. I actually now I'm like, oh, now I'm intrigued.
So just like bread taste, you get cheese.
That might be brilliant.
That's a felony.
Actually,
give it a try.
I will. I will. The next time I have cheese pizza.
About this,
toppings doesn't work with Giordano's.
Yeah.
Giordano's, you're gonna have a mess on your hands.
I do that with sandwiches sometimes. I flip them upside down if I feel like this like I'm not getting the right flavor
ratios.
Yeah.
Well, a sandwich is different than pizza because
it's true.
I'm still worried that even if it's just cheese, I'm gonna lose too much cheese if it's upside down.
You gotta be fast about it. You fold it up, you put your thumb in the middle, you hold the crust like this. Like you're holding a prize fish.
Pizza.
Well, no,
it's a folded pizza.
Gently curved. Not a medical problem just yet, but gently curved. And then you just eat it.
It's not a medical
I can play dirty
problem.
Sometimes too. Weren't expecting that from Katie today. Sweet innocent Katie.
About time.
Okay,
so
what was Charlotte Brockman saying?
Charlotte Brockman in the live chat says, "Who eats pizza toppings down? Psychopaths."
Yep, you're dead right.
She said dead.
Psychopath.
Notice that?
Oh my god.
Anyway, so there's a lot of people that are pissed at you right now, Katie, for saying that, and our numbers are plummeting, but it's okay. It's okay. We can recuperate.
Thanks,
It'll be next
We'll
week's
bounce back.
fruit is an upside down pizza.
Amazing. I think
We'll bounce back. All right.
Yeah.
And we will bounce back with, oh, this is fun. Let's look at this. So this is from our favorite website. What is going on here? The website is called reactormag.com. You know, we love that.
Classic.
I've never heard of it. What is this thing? But the first thing it does is my least favorite thing, which is pop-ups But look at
Pop-ups,
I've never
yes.
seen this
Oh.
question before. Are you between
Mm.
13 and 50? What?
I
For
know, it was
compliance
a
with alcohol?
weird, it was a weird question. I had to answer that too.
Yeah.
But the article is worth reading
If I
because
say no, will it kick me off the website? Is it a website just for
no,
13? Okay, so I'm allowed to say no and still
you're
read
allowed
their
to say
content,
no.
right?
Yes.
They're gonna get
Yes.
mad at me.
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
The dead are just like the living in sci-fi's revival trailer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Melissa, why do we care about this?
Well,
Is
because
it her?
yes. So she's going to be in a new sci-fi series on sci-fi
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
called Revival, and she's the lead character in it, which made me immediately go, I don't know if she survives the Borg because she's in this new show.
It's entirely possible. Now, of course, no sweat.
Eh,
She's in 1 or 2 episodes per season,
For
maybe
sure.
3.
for
So
Sure.
it's
sure.
not that big of a deal. However, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if she's going to be the lead in a show, she might say, look, I can't even screw around with schedule. Like this
Mm-hmm.
is my new thing for the
Right.
next 7 months. That's a good point.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did say
I
the
mean,
Borg.
it um
The Gorn.
Yeah.
the Gorn.
You said Borg.
Did I say
Maybe they
Borg?
introduced the Borg.
But I was
The
like,
Borg have been in
okay.
every series so
Mm.
far. It's not
Yeah.
far-fetched. Please
Yeah.
continue, Melissa.
But I mean, it looks like a fun show. I did
Absolutely.
watch the trailer and
Mhm.
it looks like a banging show.
Yeah.
And it is supposed to premiere on June 12th, which kind of
Oh.
coincides almost with the premiere of
That's
Strange New
cool.
Worlds
Ooh.
too. So I'm just wondering, does she
Mm.
survive? Because
Mhm.
the actor's moving
Yeah.
on to other things.
For
Ooh,
sure.
yeah. That
For
feels like
sure.
either, I don't want to do like long distance space travel anymore. I'm gonna go back to Earth.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later,
Yeah,
boo. Or she's dead in a
yeah.
box. It's one of the two.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
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 Because
I
that
mean,
was my
yeah.
immediate thought. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so this means she dies.
Interesting. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I
Oh.
could be very wrong, as
Yeah.
she is only a reoccurring
True.
character. She's not in the
Yeah.
main cast. She
True.
How
could
many
do
episodes
both,
does her new
but
show have?
I looked and it doesn't say.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh.
Because if it's like a Sherlock 3 episode stint, then it's like, yeah, heck yeah. Beat the Borg. Or the
No,
Gorn.
it looks like
Mhm.
it's an
Easy enough to do.
ongoing
Yeah.
thing.
The only piece of information I have, which means absolutely nothing, is that it was filmed in New Brunswick.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
cool. What?
So there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because she's
Do they
Canadian.
have
So
electricity in New Brunswick?
they do actually have like electricity in New
Nice.
Brunswick. New Brunswick is
They
there's a lot
finally
of
got that, huh?
trees in New Brunswick. They have lots
Sounds
of
great.
trees.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
14 here in LA.
Yeah. Yeah. Couple
Aw.
And
biggies
4
though,
of them
eh?
are like bushes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're technically
Yeah.
shrubbery.
I was out at Lake Michigan and there's a building that has a rooftop garden and stuff, and it's all just
Mhm.
like green plants. How cool would it be if like all of LA just had a forest on top of it? I think that'd
That
look
would be
awesome.
great.
That would
But
be
then
awesome.
but then all the musical albums would have nowhere to take their pictures for their album covers.
Fair enough.
That's amazing.
They'd be like,
Leave one area of
these
urban
trees
decay.
don't look hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't look cool.
I need a brushy low background,
Yeah.
not a fluffy tall background.
Wait. You want all of LA to be covered in forest? The top?
Just like
over
the big rooftops that are flat rooftops, like the bigger buildings. You could have like a
Yeah.
forest and it'd have like shade downtown. Like
Yeah.
I say
Oh,
this
that
like I
would be
spent more than
cool.
2 trips in LA.
Yeah, that would be cool. I used to live, my apartment in New York City was used to face, well, my bedroom faced the back towards the back of an abandoned building, which I loved
Oh,
because
cool.
it was my own private oasis. But right on top, there were trees and stuff
That's
growing on
awesome.
top
I love that.
because it wasn't kept, but it was
Yeah.
fantastic. And then they started renovating, and it was
They
like,
do
oh,
that. Yeah.
tore down the trees,
Yeah.
tore down the building, started putting up an
And you were like,
build
see
building.
ya, New York. I'm going to LA
Yeah.
where they value trees.
All 5 of them.
Yeah.
All 5 of them. Hey, depends on where you go.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Our buddy Greg Kenzo out in Hawaii in the live
Mhm.
chat brings up an interesting point. He says, whatever happened to Old Brunswick, which is hilarious. However, it does bring up something that I had thought about in the past, which is how many places have the word new in front of them that we do or don't know the original. Like, okay, for example, New England, easy. We know about England.
Yes.
But New Zealand,
Mhm.
I've never heard of Zealand.
Ooh.
New York,
Interesting.
we know there's a York in
Yep.
England. We've
Yeah.
heard of this one. Okay. New Hampshire, I'm guessing there's one in
Yeah.
England. I don't
Mhm.
personally know it.
There is.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Newfoundland, I'm guessing is actually the only place with new in front of it that is not actually talking about referencing a previous city, right?
Exactly. It's like new. It's like new.
Oh, so maybe New Zealand is new too.
Oh.
But then why would it be
Ah.
called New Zealand?
It's a New Zealand.
A
new.
descriptor
Yeah.
before its name, and it just caught on.
Well, and there's,
I don't
for
know.
example, in that same neck of the woods, there's New South Wales, which is
Mhm.
like a
Mhm.
region or province or state of Australia. South
Yeah.
Wales isn't too hard to figure out.
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah.
they just like South Wales specifically.
There's New Guinea, which definitely goes with, well, there's a bunch of
Papua
Guineas,
New
so
Guinea.
yeah, exactly. But it used to be
Oh.
like back when they first named it, it was just New Guinea because it
Mhm.
was colonized.
Oh.
And then they
Nova
fixed
Scotia?
it. Nova Scotia, Nouvelle
Yeah.
Écosse.
Okay, John
Mm.
Davis gives us an answer that sounds right. Who knows? People can make stuff up and we'll go with it. Look at Jenny.
Yeah.
John
They're
Davis says
Canadian.
Zealand was the
Mhm.
coastal region of the county of Holland in Netherlands.
Oh, that's so
Oh, he didn't say
interesting.
county. It was specifically left out
Oh.
a letter. You have to
That's
say it as
okay.
typed.
I, fixed it myself.
It could be
Took
what it
some
was meant to
creative licensing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I self-edited.
be. You know, the Netherlands.
My God.
Oh, Walter Ian K says
Uh-huh.
with his favorite French accent, Zealand is next to ZC.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh.
very
Oh, and
geography
New
teacher.
Orleans. Of course,
Mhm.
there is an Orleans in
Yeah.
French. Orléans.
Orleans, New Haven, New. Oh, there's so
Fairhaven.
many.
Brunswick.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Brunswick.
Anyway, everybody, that's a great party game. Tell your friends.
Woo!
Okay. So that's really fun and interesting. So maybe Captain Battelle dies. Maybe we'll find out
Maybe,
one of these
But maybe
days.
not.
We
Or
have
maybe
no idea
not.
when it's premiering.
Mm.
We still don't know. We are now
Yeah.
in May, which means if it really is premiering in June, that's literally next month, and we still don't know. I wonder if the people at Paramount and CBS actually know themselves.
I know, right?
Makes you wonder.
I know. I'm so curious. I'm so curious how the decision making is being done about this. Like,
Well,
Or if.
is there a plan, or are they just kind of like, let's see what happens?
or they're just so involved in what's happening with the merger, if it's happening and if it's not
sure.
happening, that
Yeah.
they're so distracted that they don't have time for anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To think about anything else.
Yeah, they're running
Oh,
around like
yeah.
that scene from The Office, like, it's happening, it's happening.
Right.
You know?
I
Interesting.
don't know. It's
Mhm.
interesting because there's
Yeah. Uh-huh. Because it does feel, yeah. Because we have a trailer, right? We got a trailer, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
We've had a
making that up.
couple. We've had a
Yeah.
couple things, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've had a trailer, and I mean, we've gotten trailers like way in advance
Yeah.
before, so it's not unusual, but they also did give us a ballpark.
Yeah, but they also finished filming before the strike.
After. Wait.
Season
After.
3?
Yeah.
Was it after the strike?
Yeah, because they were about to start filming, and then the strike happened, and then they had to start in like November.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But still,
Right.
that was 2023.
Yeah.
You guys, I have a confession to make.
What's up?
Well, I'll tell you, I have a confession to make.
Oh, okay.
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 Um,
Do you know?
I just opened up the next thing that we're going to talk about. Sorry, about which we are going to talk.
Amazing.
There you are.
And it is the backs of heads thing. Okay. So Melissa made a document that has the backs of heads, Star Trek edition. We're going to look at the
Did you
backs of
peek?
heads. And I accidentally saw the first one. So I have to
okay.
exclude myself from this first one. So if I remain quiet or silent, that's why. I probably won't,
Okay.
but
I
I
I'm
accidentally
excited.
saw it. I was very sad. So here it is, everybody.
wonder if we're
Whose
gonna be
back
good or
of the head
terrible.
is it anyway? Everybody's favorite game.
I love this game.
Riker's like, I'll dominate in
So
top of
much
the head
fun.
guesses.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because he's
Wow.
tall, right?
No,
Yeah.
I meant
He's always
that because,
hopping
like,
over
you
those
know,
chairs.
Because he's
he's
Riker.
I'll recognize that top of the head anywhere. Because,
And
hi,
it's
Deanna.
a different kind of Riker maneuver.
Oh God.
That's when he's like, oh boy, look at the time. That's what he
I have a
says.
guess already.
Wow. Okay,
You
let's hear it.
do.
I can't say it yet. I don't want to spoil it.
Well, if you have a guess, hit it.
I think it's a binar. But that's only based on color and the top of
Yeah.
something. So
The
yeah, it's probably
vainness.
not.
But if you don't believe that, you should be buying our shirts at the Star Trek and Chill
Hey!
online store.
Oh.
All right. That's a good guess. Let me see.
Oh,
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 See?
oh.
No. Oh wait.
Is it the weird fish dude
Oh.
from Next
The,
Gen?
Oh.
what are those guys called?
The
The
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
the
that Fleetwood
Antikins, but the
Fleetwood Mac
other
was in. No,
No.
Antedians.
That's it.
Antedians.
Everybody knows.
They kind of go in more than you
Steve
would
Case
think.
says Picard. Charlotte Brockman says Picard.
What?
Yeah.
It's messed up, you guys.
Greg
Oh my God.
Spencer
Oh, wait, look
says
at the ear
Picard.
here. There's an ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it wouldn't be. Mm.
I'm seeing a lot of Picard here.
You guys are what?
What if it's-
Can they see the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here on the other screen, and
Oh my.
What if it was like that thing, the species that in Gambit they find him at the bar and they're like, what happened is
That is
like
a Uridian.
Uridian.
Iridian.
And
That
it was yeah, that was a really
It
good. And that
could
particular one was played by
be.
James Cromwell, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. They look very but they're more pruny than this. That would be a much more
Yeah.
wrinkly.
okay.
The thing
Chris
about this
Marshall?
picture. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
What did Chris
I
Marshall
was gonna
say?
say Chris Marshall says Saru.
Nice.
That's not a bad guess.
This picture leads me
Sorry.
to think it's Next Generation because of the color of the wall. But
Yes. I was gonna say
but
that.
I also have been very badly misled from these before. So I'm sticking with Binar, but
But
wouldn't necessarily. Dave M wants to know which species has a butthole on their head.
I
There's your
wasn't
answer.
thinking butthole. I was thinking something else when I saw it. But you know,
Mm.
Well, yeah.
What the heck?
It's a little more detail.
I do a little work for just a half a second. I tune back in and I hear you guys talking about bee holes.
I feel like it's not the first time that we've discussed beeholes on Virtual TrekCon
Okay,
either.
that's true.
At
They were
least
talking
we
about
aren't
the
trying to
rind
identify
earlier.
whose it
But
is.
butts
in
aren't
that way.
a bad word, right?
No, it's not.
Butts aren't
I
No.
a
think
bad
they are in
word.
England, maybe. But then, like they're like,
But they
oh,
say
that's improper. You're not allowed to say that.
no,
But
they
then they
call them
say the old C
fannies.
word that we can't say over here.
Tush.
They
Wait,
call them fannies,
Jenny,
right?
in Canada Town,
Mhm.
is the C word, do you guys treat it the way Americans do, where they clutch the pearls, or do you treat it the way the British do, where it's just like, nah, it just means
Depends
like
on
a
who you're
dummy.
talking to, really. Um,
You.
depends on who you're talking to and like what time it is at the Legion. But
6
yeah, I
a.m. on a
don't know.
Sunday.
Then no, then we don't.
Ah.
We don't. Yeah.
So you treat it the same way Americans do, basically,
Yeah,
where it's
probably
kind of a
not
faux pas.
quite as, but yeah.
Because if you say that word in this country, people get very sad and offended.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Kathy
They go
D
like,
says,
oh my.
Yeah, mostly I think we think it's funny when people say it.
It's funny for sure.
But yeah, the right anyway. Yeah.
Kathy D says she gives up.
Let's see.
Aw. Reveal.
All right, here it comes. The answer is, Jenny, I don't understand how you can be so mistaken.
I know. No.
Binars.
Yes!
It's a binar.
Yes!
It's a
How
binar.
did you get that from just
because of
the tip of it?
There's a
Dang.
slight tinge of purple that comes over the
Yeah.
top of their heads that I just
Purpley
was like,
pink.
that's I know exactly what that is. That's that's like yeah, because
Just the
it's not the
tip.
whole thing. There's like a
Yeah.
sort of little aura that's sort of painted in. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
That was a good guess.
I feel really
Number
good about
two.
that.
I really
Okay.
wish I would have been able to guess that because I feel like I would have gotten that, but I'll never know. I'll never know.
Aw.
I know.
This is
I know. I don't even know how
really
I'm going to sleep
exciting.
tonight. Oh, probably on my side.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know. Or back. I don't know. Maybe on my face.
Oh.
Oh. Boothby.
Oh. Yep, I was Boothby. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's a leaf in the bottom right corner, I think.
And he's a little
Is that a leaf,
disheveled.
Melissa? Is that a
Yeah.
leaf that he just picked and frolicked
definitely-
under the trees?
I broke Melissa.
The little leaf in the bottom corner. Like,
Oh my god.
They're hard to find in space.
oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I was not expecting that.
You know, I'm trying to remember a character,
Mhm.
and I just have a vague recollection of it, that this back of the head reminds the high. Oh, that's Game of Thrones, not Star Trek. The High Sparrow.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, totally though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look at this. I was like,
Nice.
who is this character? Is that in Deep Space Nine? No, it's not
Mhm.
even.
Yeah.
Right? That looks like the High Sparrow.
It's very Jonathan Pryce. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
So let's see what the live chat is saying
Jonathan
about
Pryce
this.
has been in Star Trek, hasn't he?
Charlotte says Boothby. Greg Kenzo
Good
says
question.
Boothby. Everybody else is angry and arguing amongst themselves about Darth Vader.
What if
Star
it was
Trek
the
people,
back
Star
of
Trek.
Mhm.
Admiral Paris's head?
That was my first thought until you said that about the leaf.
Yeah.
Admiral Paris.
Admiral
That's a
Paris
very
has
good one
never
too.
been outside.
Right. Have we seen Admiral Paris outside? I
Eh.
think so.
Wait, in the Species 8472 episode
I
where
know.
they were, yeah, maybe?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Admiral Paris just for argument's sake, because that was my first thought. But
Red Shirt Bob says, that's my Uncle Harvey.
Yeah.
Nice, Red Shirt Bob. We love jokes.
oh my god.
Chris Marshall says Boothby or possibly Stamets.
Ooh, interesting.
VFX
Ah.
Art DS says Boothby or Quace.
Oh.
Ways.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Remind me
Based,
who
I believe,
Quace is.
Galen Quace, who was Beverly's old man friend
Oh,
in
that guy.
Remember Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Remember
Mhm.
Me was.
But I
Yeah.
think he has less. Did he have less hair? I feel like he had less
Yeah.
hair. That's a
Well,
good one
let's.
though.
Leaves.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one. All
And
right,
he
let's check it out. I'm
definitely,
sticking
yeah,
with Boothby.
Come on, Leaf.
I think you're right.
Relief.
Heck
Boothby,
yeah!
everybody.
Look at those leaves.
It's either a
Woo!
leaf or a
Beautiful.
branch or something.
That looks like bamboo to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bamboozled.
Where'd
That's
the
amazing.
leaf come from?
Are those the same overalls that they put Picard in?
In the all things, good things must come to an
Yeah,
end. All good things. It seems like it.
They're the same size. They could just have
which
reused them.
actually kind of like is very poetic if they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he became the old man.
Oh my
I
gosh.
imagine when Boothby died, he's like, I
So
left
cute.
something for you, Jean-Luc. My overall.
Wear it when you're senile.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm not
Oh.
senile, damn it! It's Irmotic syndrome.
Oh.
Okay, so
I
that's
have a
not
guess.
that's
do
not
too.
Boimler. It's got to be from Lower Decks, though.
Mhm.
I want to say Harry Kim.
That was my first thought, based on
Very
the
good.
shape of the.
And the skin tone
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because they always kind of give a different kind of shade here
Yeah,
and
they do.
there. And it does give you a good hint. Wow, that's very good. I agree with you. I think that's Harry Kim in Lower Decks.
Mhm.
That's a good guess.
I occasionally have thoughts,
everyone
and
saying?
they're just on fire tonight.
Oh, got a
Leafs and
couple Harry Kims
hairlines.
there. Oh, Sulu on Lower Decks, Charlotte Brockman says.
Oh.
Ooh.
I could maybe see that.
Uh-huh.
A little tapered in the back, more so, because
Uh-huh.
Harry's hair. I'm trying to think of the angle of his ear.
I just love watching Melissa try not to give things away. She's like, I can't even look or I'm going to give stuff
And
away with my
actually,
reactions.
I know.
Did they draw Harry Kim with his fake sideburns?
Oh.
If so, we don't see them
I know.
here, but that might just be because they're like, an ear's in the way, whatever.
Oh.
Animation.
Yeah, animation does weird
Mhm.
stuff. Like they'll have a smile here and two eyes on the side.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Mhm.
you never know with animation.
Oh.
They're sticklers.
Okay, so people are guessing. Greg Kenzo says Harry Kim. Joshua Reese says Harry Kim. John Davis says a Cardassian. On B says the animated series. It doesn't look like the animated series
Yeah.
style. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, but maybe you're right. Let's see. Greg Kenzo says, which Harry Kim, lieutenant or ensign? That's true. I'm going to say lieutenant. I think it's the scene where he walks in as lieutenant and sees all the ensigns.
Oh, specific.
Oh, wow. I can see
Terry
that.
Rose says Nobita.
Mm.
Oh.
Chris Marshall says Bashir on Lower Decks. Amanda Stevenson says Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's find out, shall we?
Yeah. This is, please, can we always play this game? I love this game so
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
Boy, if I had a
I
nickel for every
love
time I
doing
heard.
it.
You're so good at it.
Yeah, you are.
I love it.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ensign though. Ensign.
Oh, she
specific.
got you. Nice.
Because
And
there's
there
the
was the
two-pip
lieutenant.
Kim.
Yep. No, you're right.
That's
Very
amazing.
good. Very
Oh,
good.
well
Very good.
done. Well done.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, there's his little,
You
little
guys are so
sideburns.
good at this, though.
We had a good teacher, Melissa.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
I need to be less tricky so that you think I'm being tricky.
Make it the
Yeah.
obvious one.
Thank you, Run DMC. It's a good song.
Mhm.
Okay, up next, everybody. Here it comes.
I have no doubt you'll get all of them right.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay,
Maybe.
okay.
Oh.
Oh
Huh.
no. The lighting's giving disco, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure about the rest.
Yeah, I'm picturing Discovery as well, but I'm not. I'm gonna. I wonder if it is.
I
I
think
don't think the
it's.
hair is light enough to be Lieutenant Nilsson,
Mhm. I think it could
but
be
I am getting Lieutenant Nilsson
Hmm.
vibes. But well, let's look at the collar here.
with
Yeah, I think it could be Laris.
Hmm. I don't remember what her hair was like. I try to
I
with
have
the
forget
to
her.
lighting. It does look a
I
little
have to
orange,
read
maybe some Tilly.
two of these. Charlotte Brockman says, "Can we bring back the cleavage?"
I think you should like bring back the
You
cleavage like once a month or
first.
something.
She said I was good at that one. And then and then Lucia Raz says, "Well, dome, Melissa."
Oh,
Good job, Lucia Raz.
nice.
I wonder if that was an accident though, or if she's
Hmm.
just dominating at English for Brazilian. She's
Yeah,
like, my English
I
is better
think
than yours, American.
she's
Damn
I
straight.
think I think she's been hanging around our puns enough that
Exactly.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, we have all kinds of
Captain
guesses.
Patel. You're gonna get a lot of people on this one.
Ryan, the
Yeah.
call, the picture, where'd the picture go?
Yeah, I'm pulling
Gotta
it
bring it
back up
back.
again.
Hmm.
Because it looks like this collar, it's tough to tell, but it looks like this collar has lines.
Yes.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
fluffy or
Like it could be
frilly
a
or
sweater.
exactly
Yeah.
She's
something
Wesley.
floofy. And so that would lend itself to like a Laris kind of thing where she's, in front of the
Uh-huh.
fireplace or sipping some wine or nagging Picard
Oh,
or something,
yeah.
Take that back.
All right, not sipping wine.
I like Laris.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too. I thought she
Mm-hmm.
was great.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some good guesses.
I
What
Yeah.
are the
still could
guesses?
maybe
Tell us.
see.
Well, Amanda Stevenson says Garrett, as in Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in section 31.
Yeah, we have Joshua Reeve who says Captain Battelle. We have Herbert Turner who says Jadzia Dax. We have May Borello who says Worf. Um, we have Krish Marshall who says number one. Um, Linda Anderegg says Captain Seven.
Nice.
Amanda Stevenson also says Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Charlotte.
Worf says Worf is. I mean, Chuck says Worf as well.
I think Charlotte Brockman has a good idea. What if it's Rachel Garrett in section 31?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Greg Kenzo says Gul Dukat.
Oh,
That's legit. That's legit.
Captain Picard.
Yes.
All right, here comes the answer.
All right, this is crazy. It's a toughie.
Oh, I can't do it.
You can.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous, you guys.
Oh,
Hoshi.
Oh, what?
Holy she.
I forgot to change the name again.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay, it's
Captain
Patel.
Patel.
Okay, Captain Patel.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm looking at Anson and still saying, Hoshi.
We're like, whoa, I got to see this picture.
I thought I had changed it. Damn it.
I think this is the third week in a row that it said Hoshi here.
I love it.
Never change.
Maybe just answer number 4 is always going to say Hoshi. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
She's finally getting the love
Ugh.
she
It is
deserved.
gonna be Hoshi. Gorn Chow for the win.
Mm-hmm.
It says Derek Smith. Gorn Chow.
Oh, maybe.
Is there one more?
There's one more.
There is one
Yes.
more.
Redemption.
Can't wait.
It's always 5. I guess I
can't
shouldn't
wait.
be assuming, but it is always 5.
Do always 5. Do.
Oh.
Oh.
Wesley Crusher.
Oh.
Disagree.
Yeah,
Good. I want
Wesley
you to
had
disagree.
I've spent a lot of time looking at Wesley Crusher.
Sorry about that.
Really?
valid.
Yeah.
Really?
There was a time. There was a time. Your girl.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
you graduated to Riker.
Basically.
Oh yeah, that's the direct pipeline.
Basically. I was just watching a Frakes video today. It was just like, oh. Okay, sorry. Focus.
I wonder if
Okay.
there's some kind of really dark, lighting here so that you can't see there's maybe a bun.
Oh,
I didn't even think of that.
it is
there
a
might be
bun.
Could be because it's just kind of darker here. Like on a dude, usually they'd have a very neat
Yeah.
neckline here.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's like a furry, fuzzy neckline makes me feel like maybe something was pulled up into
That's
a
why I
bun.
said no to Wesley Crusher right off the bat, because I was like, that's not what the back of his hair looks like. But
And also, it looks like maybe kind of
yeah.
braided
Texture.
back. Yeah.
In which case, oh God. Hmm.
What do you think, Melissa?
Well, I think the live chat is saying, where did it go? Joshua Reeves says Kira. Chris Marshall
Oh.
says Boimler, Strange New Worlds.
Oh.
On B says Reed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting.
Reed.
Walter E&K says Rachel Maddow. She's not in Star Trek. Amanda Stevenson says Kira. Lucia Roz says Boimler on Strange New Worlds. Chuck A says John Orchiola.
Okay, hang on.
Good bet.
Hang on.
Herbert Turner says Senator Vreenak.
Mm.
Dave M says Newkirk.
The chat is
Linda-
off the rails.
As usual.
Linda Anderegg says Kira. Greg Kenzo says Kira. Tim McCaffrey says Riker?
Riker.
Riker?
Okay, so like,
I'm gonna look at this again here.
yeah.
Yes, please.
Kira. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be.
Very pale.
I feel like maybe Dr. Bashir, but
I just had that thought too,
Wrong
actually. But
shade.
yeah, I think he's a little, I think his neck is a little too.
yeah.
A little too moppy for him.
Yeah.
He's very clean.
The biscuits that flew right out of my head.
I've got
You
like,
watch your mouth.
I want it
Oh,
to be.
biscuits.
I want it to be what's her face from Up the Long Ladder.
Oh,
But I
the
think her
Irish
hair was
lady.
looser.
Oh.
I think it was up, but it was looser, I think.
Maybe that's right there. She's looking at
ankle
Riker's narnar.
cleavage.
Yeah.
He's looking at his bathing suit
It's
area.
nar. Oh, this is hard. This is a toughie.
That is what I think that's still part of that same scene.
Yeah, I think so too.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't think it's yeah. Oh man, this is like very challenging. Ooh, what's her face?
I don't know. We're just guessing the back of the
Oh.
head.
No, from from
If you got her face, that would give it away. Giorgio?
No, the other one.
Filibuster?
Philippa French name Jag lady
Usant?
from Measure of a Man.
What's her name?
It's been a while since I saw a measurement of a man. It's been like a couple years.
No, I don't think it's her. I'm just looking for her name.
Louvois?
Yeah, it's like
Mark Zuckoff?
Louvois.
Louvois. Thank you. That's it. Yeah.
Redshirt
Can't
Bob
read
says
French.
Riker's fake son with that orphan alien kid.
Oh.
Don Davis says Bringaloids.
Bring Lloydies. Yeah, the Irish guys.
All right, this is a toughie.
This is a toughie.
All right,
No
Melissa,
idea.
before
I've
we
made a
get the
couple of
answer,
guesses, but
can you tell
Yes.
us, has anybody gotten it right?
Yes.
Whoa, I did not expect that. All
Okay,
right.
then.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, Rick
boy or
Garrett,
girl?
thanks.
Aw,
Oh,
thank you,
yay.
Rick.
Boy or girl, Melissa?
That's gonna give it away.
It's gonna narrow it down.
Okay, it's a boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right,
I'm
maybe
gonna
I'll
need
just
to
stick
see
with
this
my
again.
Wesley Crusher then. That was my first thought. I'm gonna stick with it.
Malcolm?
Trackpad was
Thanks.
low. I had to plug it in.
Nice.
Hop in. Yeah. I'll go Bashir because I have no other options.
It's
I have no
possible.
idea.
That's certainly possible. Here it comes, everybody. Oh man, this is the big one. This is the big one. This is the big one. That's Riker's pickup line. Here it comes.
I
That
hope
also
I
it.
changed it.
Dr.
Oh, I did.
Bashir,
No
you got it with
way!
Melora. With
Yes!
Melora. See, you knew that if it
Wow.
was Bashir, it would be an early season
Early
episode.
Muppet Bashir, yeah.
Very good.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Pat, pat, pat. I feel redeemed.
You are.
Excellent.
You should feel redeemed.
That one was
I love
fun.
this game. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
What's the next game we're gonna do then? That's
Yeah,
what
we
we need
need
to figure
a
out.
poll.
Ooh, oh, what
We
body
need a
parts?
poll. Which
Body
body
parts. But we also have to do a
Body
fruit poll.
parts. Oh, yeah,
parts?
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 2 polls.
Yeah.
Fruits that
Terry
looks
Rose
like a body
says
part.
feet.
Oh,
Charlotte Brockman
Terry
says
Rose would say feet.
Bring back
That's
the
okay.
cleavage.
But yes, thank you very much to who was it that gave that super chat?
Rick Garrett.
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Rick Garrett. We really appreciate you. Sorry we missed it because we were looking at this thing, or I missed it.
Linda
that's really cool
Anderegg
of you.
says butts.
Really appreciate you.
Linda.
Linda Anderegg.
Butts.
Linda.
Yes, she's feisty.
I like your style.
I
It's
do
always
too.
feisty.
I like the spunk
Yep.
What?
or
Oh my
eyebrows,
gosh. Hmm.
Okay.
hands,
Okay.
elbows, feet, butts.
Mhm.
But are we doing
Knees and
fruit
toes,
first?
knees and toes. Okay.
Eyeballs.
Let's-
Or whichever.
Just Gowron.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll do feet, hand or
Mhm.
hands, butts,
And butts.
Mm.
what is the last one? We've done ears. What about we start off, did we ever do mouths?
Mm-hmm. We could do it again.
We did
True.
mouth already.
Mouths were. I
Mouth
think
was
that was
fun.
the first ones. First
Yeah.
one.
I thought the first one was maybe no. Oh, maybe it was mouth. Yeah, the first thing was the first thing we did was mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What about, and we did Cleve, and okay, well, I guess we could give Cleve a second chance for Charlotte
A
Brockman.
third chance.
A third
for
chance.
Charlotte Brockman. Yeah.
Have we done it twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are such dirty
There's a
birds.
lot of cleave in Star Trek, folks.
There is a
And that's
lot of
okay.
cleave in Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
It
the options
sure
are
is
feet,
fun.
hands, butts, and Cleave part 2. Wait, I guess
Nice.
part
Part
3.
three.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
I'm not going to vote in this one. I'm going to see what everybody wants.
Just
Oh.
imagine it's Total Recall. It should be 2, but it's really 3.
Hey.
Butts.
Woohoo. Jenny wants butts, butts, butts.
I think it'll be funny.
I think it'll be funny too. It's really fun trying to look for these body
Yeah.
parts. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't just go in and I don't know.
No,
Back of the head
gotta
was the
pluck 'em.
hardest one.
absolutely.
At
Mm.
Universal? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm.
All right, so up next, speaking of back of the head, John Orchiola of Screen Rant writes this article entitled The 14 Biggest Star Trek Comebacks We're
Whoa.
Still Waiting For.
Awesome.
Still haven't found what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I love that song.
As
Yeah,
you're bringing
1982,
this up,
Yeah.
right?
as you're bringing this up, Robert Kaiser has a very good point here that's actually quite interesting. Hands are difficult, as we often had different actors playing the hands of someone on consoles and close-ups.
True
Randy
that,
James
yeah.
has his hands all over Star Trek TNG.
That's a
This
very
is
true
very
statement.
true.
You know, so that's interesting. Yeah, that's cool.
Riker has his hands all over too.
Oh, that's a whole different game.
That's
Is like
true.
Randy James or not Randy James?
That is the question.
Mhm.
Let's see. Has the
Randy James is
poll had
Canadian.
enough time to breathe? No, he
There's
is not.
35
He lives in like
votes.
Colorado.
What?
That's like the
Mhm.
least Canadian state.
He lives in Colorado.
I didn't say Colorado's Canadian. I said Randy James is Canadian.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He lives in
I feel like the
Colorado.
least Canadian state would be Alabama. I don't know
Agreed.
why, but yeah.
What about Hawaii? Hawaii's very
Hawaii?
un-Canadian.
Oh,
In
disagree.
Florida.
It's like a 100% completely different climate. The size differential is the largest difference. It's
The vibes.
it's a 180-degree turnaround from Hawaii and Canada.
chill.
Florida is full of Canadians. Actually, it's not full of Canadians right now, but it's usually full of Canadians.
What
Yeah.
part of Florida did they go to? Miami?
Oh God, everywhere.
You made it sound like an
St.
infestation. You're like, oh
Petersburg,
God, everywhere.
Tampa,
St.
lots of
Petersburg.
places.
All the snowbirds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tracy Coco even played Picard's hands.
Yeah, there you go.
Pensacola.
That's awesome.
Well, that's messed up.
Mhm.
All right, let's close this poll before we move on to the final item. Next week, we are doing Cleve.
Nice.
Part 3.
Ow.
You guys. You guys.
Ah, deny me my butts. It's
Wow.
fine.
We'll get the butts.
We'll get the butts.
11% said hands, 20% said feet. Proud feet.
Yes.
25% said butts, and 42% said, hey, let's do Cleve again.
Amazing.
People like their knockers.
They do.
I love it because out of context, it's like you're looking at people's cleavage, and then you're like, oh, you're looking at everyone's. This is an E for everyone. This is
Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly.
Everyone's cleavage.
Exactly.
Nobody's
No one's
cleavage
spared.
is safe. No.
Yeah.
If it was exposed, it has a chance of being
Mhm.
a part of
Mhm.
this game.
Precisely.
Oh, you know what? Here's something real quick before we get into that. I just accidentally stumbled upon something.
Oh.
I went to the internet
Ooh.
and I typed in some stuff in the searching bar. And then I went to a website and I clicked on a couple things. Bless you, Jenny R.
Gesundheit.
And
Gesundheit.
I went to a website for the Rio in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, let me
Yeah.
just look at some of the schematics. It's up on their website. They have it available for anybody. And for no reason at all, I was looking at the schematics, the exact schematics of the website here.
You have all
And
the
it
plans
made
and
me
diagrams at home?
it made me feel very nostalgic
That's nice.
to look at this.
Hey.
Because then you can actually picture, you see
Mm-hmm.
right here, you walk into the convention,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
registration on the left and on the right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing right in the middle here of the rotunda. There's banners hanging here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good bathroom there too.
Yeah, it is. It's solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
And not
Our
very
good
busy.
buddy, what is his name? That's always sitting here, our friend with the
Oh,
gigantic beard
yeah.
now.
Yes.
Roy.
Yes.
And
That
then
is the good bathroom.
you walk into the main theater here, right? You walk in and it just goes
Yeah.
on forever. And here's the stage.
Chris Marshall wants to know
Da-da-da-da-da.
if you're planning a heist.
Yeah.
In a way, in a way. And then you can either go on the main stage here or you turn right. You can go outside. This is where the smokers
This
deal
is
with
where
110
you
degree
get hit
Yeah.
with
temperatures.
heat.
And then here, I believe, is all the photo ops, right? This is all photo
Yeah.
op goodies here.
Uh-huh.
And then you can turn right in here. Sometimes people are coming out of the main theater right up top here. You turn right. And then this is like the Quarks bar area, what used to be the Roddenberry stage. Last year it was the lounge. This coming year it'll be the lounge again. The food here, little bars here, stage right here.
Amazing pulled pork sandwiches.
And then this little section here is the DeForest Kelley stage.
Right.
Right here, where we have karaoke. There's going to be the Trexpert stage. A lot back in the day, it used to be where all like the scientists and the lawyers and the writers would be at this stage. Those were
Yeah.
great
Katie, that's where they
secondary
played
stage.
D&D.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was the best. Please bring that back this year.
Salsa.
And then right here, there's like the whatever it's called, where you can ask anybody
Ticket
questions,
booth.
information booth
Helpy.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of other little things here. Like sometimes we had like the Mars Society there. Sometimes there's like a display, like a bridge display, or a few years ago there was a 10 forward display here.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Always fun.
Over here there was like a little
green
quiet
room.
family room kind of thing. Or what most people do is they turn left and they go here. And don't forget to pour one out for Darnell. Our buddy Darnell Davis used to always sit right here, right outside. Sweetest guy in the world. And you go inside and it's the gigantic vendor's room. This whole thing is all the vendor's room. So anyway, and there's also a good bathroom right here too.
Yeah, that is good.
Now,
Anyway,
when you said you were looking up the Rio website, I thought you were going to go to the homepage because they have a Star Wars event that literally made me choke because I was looking up like hotels
Really?
and stuff. Just do reallasvegas.com, not on shared screen. It's fascinating.
oh, is it? Oh, so it's got to be like one of those like burlesque things or something?
For Star Wars.
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars Day. It's a power pose.
Star Wars Day.
Interesting.
We'll see. Yeah, I won't do
Yeah.
share screen.
Yeah, no share screen.
Okay, so we have a few minutes left, so let's go back to this article here. 14 biggest Star Trek comebacks we're still waiting for. This is our good buddy John Orchiola.
14 we're still waiting for.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
So I'm going to give the first 4, and I'm going to tell you guys go check out the article for the next 10. We're just going to put in we're just going to go for some of it, and we're going to stop right there. Promise. We're just going to do
Just
some
the
of it,
tip.
and then we're going to stop. You have my word. We will not go any further.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Sure.
And we don't have time.
We don't have time.
So
Oh,
the first one is, I'll just read them off to you. John Billingsley, Dr. Phlox on Star Trek Enterprise. So this isn't
is
just characters.
14.
That's number 14. Yeah. So this is the actual actors he's talking about here.
Yeah.
John Billingsley would be a great one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Agreed. Put him in anything.
He's such a fun personality.
Number
Yes,
13.
he
Oh,
is.
yes, on this one. Oh, this is a great one. Oh, I wish you guys could see it. It's just
Just show it to us.
Oh, sorry. It's Anthony Montgomery who played Travis
Yay!
We
Mayweather.
love
He did a
Anthony
great one.
Montgomery.
Yes.
Woo!
2 Enterprises to really kick us off. This is great.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if like they did like an alien comes on the ship and they're like, oh, I want to be a part of you. And they're like, okay, here's some reading material. And then all of a sudden he pops up like, hey, here's your Starfleet history lesson.
I
through blah,
love
blah,
that.
blah, blah. I feel like
You
he
know,
would do that.
I was going to make a joke for number 12 and say, and at number 12, another Enterprise one, because at the first 2 are Enterprise. But it actually is another Enterprise guy. It's
See?
Dominic Keating. God bless.
Yes. God bless. God bless.
That's Lieutenant Malcolm Reed on Enterprise as well.
Yeah.
And number 10, let's see who that is. I was going to say Scott Bakula, but you know that's going to be more like 1 or 2.
It better be.
Dude, what is going on? Number 11, Linda Park, Hoshi.
I
on
mean,
Star
to be
Trek
fair,
Enterprise. I mean, I
he's not
completely
wrong.
agree. I agree with these. It's just funny that the first 4 are all Enterprise.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is that we got to Paul back before we got any of
That's
the
crazy,
ones you just
right?
listed. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Bonkers.
So if you guys want to know the rest, I'm just going to glance. Okay. I glanced. I know I promised we would not go any further,
Oh,
but I'm doing this for you. Trust me, you want this. I don't.
Mhm.
I'm doing this
Yes,
for you.
you
I'm going a little bit further for you. Okay, you're welcome.
Mhm.
Number 10 is Connor Trenier. It's another
Yeah. Oh my
Enterprise. The
gosh.
first 5 are all
Yes.
Enterprise. So all that's
Yeah.
left is T'Pol that we already saw,
Yeah.
and Archer, who couldn't be number 9, right? He's got to be like around 1, 2, or
No.
3.
He
Yeah,
is
agreed.
not number
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, now I'm scrolling down.
Let's
down.
do
and
what else? What else?
we
Keep
don't have time. We
going.
got to go. There's a Warriors game on right now. It's the playoffs.
You got me all riled up, man. What the hell are you doing? Come on.
All right. I'll give you a
The first
little bit more
4
since I got you riled
are
up.
interesting. First 4 or 5.
Mhm.
Number 9 is Ethan Phillips.
Yeah.
See, that
Yeah.
didn't quite do it for it. That was a fake Jenny reaction. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'll let me
Wait.
pretend to be excited."
He did return though in
The heck you
Enterprise,
say?
right?
What?
Because he played the Ferengi in Enterprise, didn't
Correct. So that's another Enterprise
Right.
connection. Very good.
he?
Yeah.
Bring them all back.
All right, we'll give you a little bit more, and then that's it for sure.
Fruit pole is what Joshua
Oh, right.
says.
Number 8,
And then we'll get, yeah.
Roxanne Dawson. Okay, I got you halfway
Yes.
there. Living on a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit pole.
We'll take it from here. We're used to it. It's all right.
Oh no! What have you just said, Jenny?
Wait, what?
Mm-mm.
It is not repeatable.
He always leaves us hanging, man.
No, I
Aw.
do not. I do that for John
Ain't it the
Orquiola's
truth?
article to be read by everybody.
I
Okay, so
know.
fruit,
I
hanging.
know. Hanging.
trust me,
Hanging.
Hanging.
would
Such
otherwise
a tease. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
earmuffs, Katie. Okay,
Just
so what's
making
the
it
fruit?
louder.
What's the fruit that we're doing here?
Kumquat.
Kumquat,
We always have to do
Okay.
that.
Kumquat.
guava.
Have we
You
done
guys mentioned
grapefruit?
it.
Did we do grapefruit?
I'm
She
allergic
can't
to
have grapefruit.
She's
Oh, right,
allergic
okay.
to grapefruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You still haven't done have you done a plum? You have done a plum.
Artichoke. She did do plum.
Do plum?
Artichoke.
I don't have it on the
You-
list, but
No, that's right, because
I-
she did prunes instead
Prunes,
of
'cause I
plum.
couldn't find
Instead of
plums.
right.
But
Let's try-
you
so we'll do plum.
tried plums. You did a repeat. I could have sworn you did a plum,
Hmm.
but
How about
Hmm.
cashews? Has she done cashews?
oh,
I've
there's
never
some
done
good
cashews.
cashews today.
All
right, let's do it.
Ooh.
cashews.
I figure we'll just we can venture outside of fruits until we at least get to the 1 year mark with this thing.
All right, fine, you guys. But you owe me. I'm going to take you all the way through, okay?
Yeah.
Yay!
That's it, you guys. You've earned it.
Nice.
Number 7, Nicole DeBoer, who played Esri Dax, of course.
Yeah.
We're just going to power through this last half,
Sounds
and you're going to
good.
love it. You are going to love it. Colomini at number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
He loves you. Number 5. Oh, this is a good one. Terry Farrell, because she can't bring back
Yes.
Jed. Well, you still can. She could do, you know,
Can.
She could do anything.
flashbacks,
It's
whatever.
Star Trek.
She can do whatever she wants.
Number 4, Sirach Lofton. Of course. Of
Yes.
course.
Ah.
Sirach or We Riot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 3, Scott Bakula.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Bert
Bring him back to Star
Scapula.
Trek and conventions because my gosh, I need to meet this man.
True.
Indeed.
Number 2, wishful thinking here,
Yeah.
Avery
But
Brooks.
still.
Yeah.
How are you going to beat Avery Brooks? Who could
I don't know. Who
possibly
could
beat
possibly,
number?
yeah.
I feel like that would be.
I know.
Scott
That's
Bakula and
why
Avery Brooks would be
I
3
was
and 2.
wondering too.
Who
But
could
haven't I
be
been
number
saw
1?
it, and I
Oh,
was like, oh.
Shatner.
Shatner. Yum.
It's got to be. That's the only person that could be considered bigger.
Mm.
Yep, William Shatner. Although Picard wasn't mentioned. Well, I guess he's had a whole
He's
series.
been
So I
back.
guess.
Yeah,
He came
back.
Plenty. Well, I'm just saying since then.
He's been back.
Bring back
I-
Picard.
Don't call it a comeback.
Not a
All right.
comeback. In new Trek. Yeah.
So let's talk about the week ahead very quickly, shall we? And it goes a little something like this. This coming
yes.
Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, join us for our first segment review of Cause and Effect. Cause and Effect. I have a very strong, edgy take on this episode. You do not want to miss it. Ryan reveals all in this review of Cause and Effect. Is it a review or a reaction? I don't know. Find out. Then
Are you just
on
going to be like, this
Monday-
is the best episode ever?
I might, but no. That's not what I'm going to say. I don't think. Monday, this coming Monday. Oh, Cinco de Mayo is Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Atlantic on the 7th Rule YouTube channel. We have our full review of one of my favorite episodes ever, Conundrum, with special guest Jonathan frickin' Frakes. Boom,
Nice.
explosion. See, I told you I would take you all the way there, you guys.
Oh.
What did you say?
I'm an innocent child, Ryan.
Like, I'm an innocent 30-year-old child, she says.
Yeah.
Eats fruit for fun.
28. I still have 2 more years of my youth left.
That's cool. 30 is still
Hey.
beautiful.
Yeah.
2
I don't say
years
you're
left
old until you hit
you're
100, so.
Youth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like once you hit 30, you have to have a 401k or something. I'm just floating right now.
Melissa Longo reminds us in the Zoom chat that Nikki DeBoer is Canadian, and Jenny missed the boat. She said, "Oh my God, I forgot to say that." And then on Tuesday, everybody, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, come right back here to the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel for the main viewer, where we talk about Star Trek and sci-fi news of the week. No shenanigans, no giggling, no nonsense, no sweat. Let's do it. So that's the week ahead. Where can people find you and your goodies online, Jenny?
Well, you can find me at my website, jennyrjohnson.com, where you can sign up for my newsletter, which I'm probably sending out on Sunday, and also check out my shop where you can buy prints of my work. Whoa, cool. Also, if you want to see what I'm working on, you can run on over to my social media at Jenny R. Johnson Art, where I'm wrapping up a Wrath of Khan painting. Ooh, I didn't even mess that up. And I probably will have an update in the next week or so. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what about yourself, Melissa?
Yeah. You can find me online at Walking art made by Melissa.com. Yeah. New stuff is happening. Like I'm making a bracelet.
I like that.
So lots is happening. Join my or sign up for my newsletter, please. And on social media at Melissa Longo, Malissa, or on YouTube, Three Fat Lobsters. And virtual TrekCon and the seventh rule. Ah!
That was awesome.
That was really
Kermit
good.
used to do that.
Yes. Yeah. That was Kermit. That was Kermit for sure.
That's what I pictured too.
Wow.
And Katie, before you tell us where people can find you, here's the answer to the poll.
Oh.
It's a
Wait a
close
minute, I'm
one.
not seeing it yet. It still hasn't come up yet.
Dang.
Come up. Do I have to pull up another page?
That's
Oh, man.
crazy.
Melissa, read off the results. I'm not seeing it on mine. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Okay. 13% said artichoke. Sorry, Melissa. Thank you, though. 15% said kumquat. 31% said plum. And 39% said, don't let me cashew missing next week. Cashew, there it is. And where can people find you and your goodies online, Katie?
Well, you can find me throwing this papaya out in the garbage about 5 minutes from now, but also at weather_Katie on all the social medias and so many random fandoms on YouTube. This thing is, I just realized it's like making the room smell now.
Oh yeah, it would. It would.
I'm
like-
It's warmed up now.
I've been in a
Dirty
closed
socks.
room under a
Warm,
light for
dirty
an hour and a
socks.
half. Something's gonna happen.
Did Ryan sneeze? Asked Joshua Reeve. Oh.
What? Not,
Mm.
maybe not today at all, unfortunately.
Really?
Sneezing
I've
is
been
fun,
sneezing
but
a
I don't think
lot.
so. Okay. So, and for me, everybody, you can find me online at RyanTG Husk. Once again, that's at RyanTG Husk, or just virtual TrekCon, Falling Tower, the seventh rule on your favorite social media, but especially right here on YouTube. Thank you to Chuck A, Joshua Reeve, Robert Kaiser, Melanie, Greg, Mr. Stock. That's funny. Steve Case, Dave Gregory, Rose Kirby out in the UK, Kathy D, Lucia out in Brazil, and everybody else. We see all of you, May Borello in the May area on B, and Walter and Mark Zutkoff. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us. We will see you next time.
And the live chat keeps asking, is cashew a fruit? Is cashew a fruit? So I just Googled it,
No,
and
it's a
is
legume.
fruit accessory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because there is a
I'm-
cashew apple where
Mm.
the accessory comes off of. So technically, I think it's fruit.
It's like a nubbin.
Let's go.
It's a nubbin.
It's a little fruit nubbin.
So what we're
Anyway,
trying to say, everybody, is have a chill weekend.
Mhm.
You've earned it. All right.
Yay.
Nubbin.